The first time I heard the clinking sound from under her dress, I thought it was a necklace or keys. But then I saw the bruises on her thighs and the tiny padlock hanging from her waist. That was the day I knew something was wrong with Zara. Full story. I'm not telling this for attention. I just want to get it off my chest. This happened many years ago in a small village on the edge of a forest in West Africa. I was 15 then. Zara was 14. Zara was my classmate. Quiet, always wearing long dresses and never talking much. People said her mother was strange, too strict. But in our village, strict mothers weren't rare. So no one paid attention. Not even me, until I saw it with my own eyes. It was during PE. The girls had to run laps, but Zara refused. The teacher shouted at her, even tried to pull her off the bench. That's when her skirt lifted a little, and I saw metal. Not jewelry, not a belt. Something cold and wrapped tight around her waist, going between her legs like a trap, and a small padlock dangling from it. I didn't say anything that day, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. I started watching her more. She walked funny, slow like she was in pain. And every time someone tried to get close to her, she would flinch. One day, I followed her home. I know it wasn't right, but something told me I had to know. Her house was at the edge of the forest, far from the other homes. No one ever visited. I hid behind a tree and waited. Her mother came out first. She was tall, with deep lines on her face and eyes like fire. She carried a bucket of water and a small black bag. When she called Zara inside, I crept closer and looked through the window. That's when I saw it all. Zara stood still as her mother knelt and opened the bag. Inside were keys. Old rusty keys. Her mother unlocked the iron underwear. Yes, real iron, built like a cage. Zara winced as it came off. Her skin was raw, red, and bruised. I felt sick watching it. Her mother didn't even care. She took the underwear, cleaned it, and put it back on Zara like it was nothing. Then she locked it again. I'll never forget the way Zara's eyes looked, dead, like she had already given up. That night, I couldn't sleep. I told my uncle, who worked with the village chief. They didn't believe me at first, but after some pushing, they agreed to check. What we found was worse than I imagined. There were more iron underwears. 5 of them, different sizes. Some had spikes on the inside. Zara wasn't the first. Her mother had done this to her older daughters too, but they had all run away or disappeared, as the village said. The chief ordered Zara's mother to be arrested, but when they came to the house, she was gone, vanished. The front door was wide open, and all that was left was a note scratched into the wall. Purity above all. My daughters will not burn in hell. Zara was taken to the clinic. They had to cut the iron off her. The wounds were deep. She didn't speak for weeks, just stared at the wall. I visited her once, but she didn't recognize me. Later, a healer came to the village and said Zara was cursed, not by evil spirits, but by pain passed down from generations. Her mother had been locked too when she was young, by her own mother. They say the iron underwear had been passed down for decades, each time made tighter, crueler. Zara left the village a year later. No one knows where she went. But sometimes, late at night, I hear metal clinking outside my window. And I remember those dead eyes and the sound of the lock. If you're reading this and you think this is fake, I don't blame you. But I saw it. I lived it. And I still wake up sweating, hearing the sound of chains in the dark. And note, be careful of old rules that pretend to protect. Sometimes, they're just cages made of fear.